In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the injector assembly on an 8-9 series control. The timer mechanism has been removed so you can more easily see this video. It goes without saying, before this is ever removed, the water needs to be turned off, shut down the bypass, shut down the water supply, make sure all the water and energy is off the system by shutting the water off, maneuvering the valve to backwash, and letting all the water run out the drain line so you're 100% sure there's no pressure, no energy whatsoever on this system. These 5/16 bolts have a Phillips head screw in them. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver. You can also use a light drill. Make sure that the torque setting is set at 50%. This is just a little 12-volt drill that I use, and I've got the torque setting at 50% of what it can do. I do that because I'm working with metal bolts in a composite body. Don't want to strip anything out. Make sure it's turning the right way. Just zip them out. If you've never done this before, I suggest you take your smartphone and take a picture of this before starting. That way you know how it comes apart, so you know how it goes back together. Alright? Zip these off. Put your hand under here so they don't fall. Alright? Took that all off. Set that somewhere. I don't lose it. In here is the ejector assembly and injector screen. The screen is there to protect the small nozzle in this assembly from getting dirty. If that has debris on it, if it's on rusty water, it has iron stuck on it, manganese stuck on it, I suggest throw it away and put in a new one. You can clean that one if you don't have one on a truck, but always remember, when you clean a dirty part, it's going to get dirty faster the next time. So just throw it away, put in a new one. Right? But can't get that wrong. Know it's there. Again, take a picture. Know how it comes apart. On this assembly, the injector, the nozzle and throat are in this assembly. Always make sure you've got the right needle nose pliers in your tools. Simply pull it out. Alright? See this O-ring right here? It's not uncommon for it to slide down. That's okay. That hurts nothing. Just slide it back up where it belongs. If this was plugged up, one of two things will happen. It won't draw salt out of the brine tank, or if the nozzle is dirty, right here, nothing happens. If the throat is plugged up and water can go through the nozzle, can come out here and refill the brine tank. So if a brine tank's refilling what's supposed to be drawing, it's probably a throat, or it's a drain line issue or a media bed issue. But that's all there is to it. Keep these on the truck. Make sure you have the right size for the job. I do not suggest trying to clean these, because again, you rough them up and it just makes a place for debris to collect the next time. So you'll clean it, you'll be back sooner to clean it again. Alright? Just they're inexpensive. Keep these on the truck, throw them away. If you had to change the color in the assembly, alright, you need two sizes of screwdrivers. You need a big one and you need a smaller one. Alright, see that? You need the big one to get out the nozzle. Okay, it's on a screw. It just threads out. Okay? This threads right out. See that? Whatever color belongs with the control, just make sure you replace it with the same color. The throat is inside here. I'm going to work with it this way so it doesn't fall out on the floor and I lose it. Take the smaller screwdriver and thread it out. Alright? Once I feel it is loose, lift it upside down, it drops right out. Okay? You change that out with the correct color too. Put them back in. Just drop your, see there? Take your throat. guy's hard to see. Only goes in one way correctly. Screw him back in. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright. Take your nozzle. Get that started. Alright. Thread that in. Let's get it snug. This is plastic on plastic. You don't have to bear down on this. Just put your screwdriver in there and make sure it's snug. All good. Notice something missing? Where'd my O-ring go? Magic. It's right there in my other hand. I'm going to put that back on. Make sure it's where it belongs. Shove that home. Put my injector screen back in. A new one. If it's dirty, take my injector cap assembly. Make sure that my O-ring is still there. Maybe take a little silicone grease if it's gotten dry. It comes in all the packages. If you don't have it, we have it. Let us know. We'll make sure you have this, plenty of this in inventory. Shine this up. Don't glob it, just shine it. Put this back on. Get my bolt started. Okay. Ah, there it went underneath the water heater. Right? Take my drill, make sure it's going the right way. Just zip them home. Notice I'm doing one part way, another one part way, all cinched down. There it is. That's how you replace the injector assembly, injector screen on an 8-9 valve platform.